Welcome back to What the Flicks. I'm Harrison.
And I'm Gabby.
Um, Hope y'all had a great week. How you doing, Gabby?
I'm always good. Well, I'm not
Good.
always good. But I'm good today. Earlier
Yeah,
this week, I was not so good, so I'm glad to be good today.
exactly. Yeah. That's good. I'm doing okay, y'all. I'm doing okay. Always could be better. Always could be better. Um, Today is gonna be kind of a short little episode. I'm gonna give you a couple topics. Gonna talk about some upcoming movies. Invincible episode that just came out, and
It's about time.
mm-hmm, and we were on our first ever panel for the podcast. Shout out GGC.
That was quite the thing. It was a thing. Shout out
Yeah.
to Melissa.
Shout out to Melissa for staying the entire time. So if y'all don't know, we were at y'all don't know. What the Flicks, we were invited to speak at a panel. We had our own panel for about an hour and a half at my alma mater, Georgia Gwinnett College. Shout out Trinity. I love you. Because she didn't really need to invite us, so we had a good time. We only had, about, 3 people. Had some, I'm not gonna lie. It was called GrizzCon. It's like a play on words of MomoCon, but for the college they called it GrizzCon.
I wouldn't say it's a play on words. It's different types of convention,
Yeah,
so it would be their own version of a convention.
yeah, their own type of like MomoCon and whatnot. Yeah, we had a couple characters come into the coming to the podcast. I mean, coming to the panel. But we held our own. It was fun.
It was definitely a good time. I mean, it was at least we started off with 3 people. Two more people came in.
Two more lively people. Let's just say that.
Yeah, that did happen. There was a
Mm-hmm.
luchador. I mean, this was a convention, so I mean, like that. There were people who dressed up.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, most of the people were. I mean, in cosplay.
Yeah.
So, um, there just was a lot of people dressed up, but the Mucha Lucha was, I mean,
Mucha
there.
lucha. Mucha lucha.
I mean, he was there and he was acting kind of weird. I mean, I don't
Yeah.
know what he was doing or what he was trying to achieve, but he was acting kind of funny.
Yeah,
I don't know. He had Harrison kind of posted up and ready to fight.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I was in my fight or flight response. I'm not gonna hold you, because I thought it was a
And
prank. I thought he was literally about to, wrestle me or something. Because he was on 10 almost. But
yeah, he was acting. I don't know. Like his questions were even weird. Like I don't even know how to explain why it felt like he was coming at everybody weird. But Mucha Lucha was still like very interactive. So I mean,
yeah,
big ups to Mucha Lucha.
yeah,
Um,
for making it more
and
entertaining.
his friend. Yeah, his friend was pretty cool. They
Yeah.
left maybe 10 minutes after coming in. They
Mm-hmm.
kept the conversation definitely interesting and the girl that kept coughing a lot, Contagion over there was, she didn't say much because she coughed most of the time.
Yeah.
I'm not, this sounds really judgy, but I mean, Homegirl was coughing a lot. I got, when it comes to coughing, I'm a germaphobe. So it was like,
I'm not gonna lie.
you know,
Same here. We both had the same. We both were looking at each other
stay
like.
away. Like it's like stay away. I was like, Melissa, you got another mask? Melissa was the girl that was sitting closest to the front, and it was like she was wearing a mask, and I was like, hey, you got another one, sis? Because
Yeah, spare homegirl.
yeah,
Yeah,
but
but
everybody was really nice.
mm,
Everybody was really nice.
yeah,
Excuse me. Everybody was really nice. It wasn't that many people, but it was nice that actually have people that seemed like they cared. They interacted. They all they all seemed like they wanted to be there, and it was
Hmm.
nice. It was
Yeah.
nice.
Shout out to y'all, man. Y'all didn't need to come to our panel, but we're glad that y'all did because it's our first one. We weren't expecting a big crowd, but like Gabby said, it's nice to see that we had some support. Um, but yeah, it was a good day, really good day.
It was very genuine. It was genuine that people listened, and we were actually able to have a discussion. So that was very nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I think that we both had a great time. We took some pictures. We had a
Mm-hmm.
great time. The pictures are available on our social media, which will be
Yeah.
in the description below.
Mm.
Um and like I said, Harrison and I had a great time. And honestly, everybody's cosplays were so awesome. I
They were
mean,
on
there was
point.
this one
Some of
girl who
y'all
had a
a
freaking
TV.
computer. She had a
He said
computer
it's
screen on her head. I was like, that's
yeah.
amazing.
Uh
Harrison
huh.
saw his Hogwarts
I saw my
brother, his house
Hogwarts
brother.
Hufflepuff gang. What's popping?
Okay, like I guess his
Wand and
brother in
everything.
Hufflepuff.
Mm-hmm.
I
Had a
did
whole
not see my Ravenclaw brother or sister, so that
yeah.
was saddening. But
They were
as you can see, I'm
probably
wearing
they were there in
my Harry
spirit.
Potter glasses and my Hogwarts crest. But I did not see anybody I could bond with on that stature. But everybody was amazing. It
Yeah.
was, even the most like rudimentary costumes were still really, really like conceptually really pretty awesome.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Um. I hope they can keep on doing it. I think they raised a lot of money to keep it going. But yeah. Shout out GGC, shout out GrizzCon, shout out Trinity, shout out everybody for just being there, having a good time, good vibes, everything.
Yeah.
We love y'all.
The fact that they were able to pull all of that off. I mean, big ups to the team that GrizzCon
Yeah.
had. You
Shout
guys
out.
did an amazing job. That was
Round of
truly,
applause.
from what I heard, that it was
Yeah.
last year. I mean, this year was a big up. She said what, that it was just a couple of rooms last year.
Not even that. It was so last year they had it in the big like student center, but it was only in like the one big room. It wasn't multiple buildings. It was just one big room. So for them to have it not only in one building, but they had different levels. They had no, they had one level of one building and then they had one level of another building. The team, GrizzCon team,
You
y'all
guys
need to
did an
give
amazing job.
y'all give yourselves a pat on the back. Y'all deserve all the vacation time. I'm glad that summer's almost coming for y'all. Um, yeah, y'all killed it. Y'all really killed it. I'm proud of y'all.
That was truly amazing. It was a great
Mm-hmm.
experience for us, and the fact that we were able to have that experience thanks to you guys, that was truly amazing. Thank you so
Mm-hmm.
much to
Thank
all of
you.
you guys out there.
Yeah.
And of course, we're going to tag them all down there in the
Yeah. Yeah.
description as well. And you could
Mm-hmm.
also find them on our social media because I tagged them in our posts as
Yeah.
well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Y'all make sure y'all go follow them. They worked hard on that panel. I mean, on that GrizzCon.
On the whole thing.
On the whole thing,
Whole
literally the
thing.
whole entire thing.
On the whole thing.
Yeah. How do we get
But
into Invincible?
yes, because Invincible finally came back last week. And of
Mm-hmm.
course tomorrow will be the next episode, but last week it finally came back. It was crazy because the week before I was literally looking up when is it supposed to come back, and it was like, "Oh, March 14th." And I was like, "Oh."
Oh, a couple
Oh.
days.
It's like, "Oh, it's there."
Mm-hmm.
It's about damn time. Huh?
Exactly.
It's like,
Waited long
oh,
enough.
yeah.
True.
Because, I mean, if you think about it, any of you out there that are actually watching Invincible or have been watching Invincible season 2, it came out in November.
Mm-hmm.
In November. And the second season, I mean, part 2 of the season was supposed to drop in January. Like that's when they dropped the dates for it at
Mm-hmm.
Comic-Con live. And I'm like, you lied to us because I
Facts.
got those dates. I got those dates after they dropped them live at Comic-Con. They did a panel at Comic-Con, and that's when I got those dates. So you lied to us. You lied to the fans.
You lie. You
You
lie.
he lies to us. He lies. That's a Lord of the Rings. It was a Lord of the Rings reference.
Oh, okay.
And now you need to. He still needs to watch Lord of the Rings, and
And
he's never gonna understand my Lord of the Rings references because he's never
it just
seen
sounded
Lord of the
funny.
Rings. Like that was like I referenced Gollum. He's never gonna understand the Lord of the Rings references, and it's upsetting. And he doesn't even
She's gonna.
understand the difference between Gollum and Smeagol. Like look at that, look at that. Like
You can't get mad at me. Why you get mad at
those who
me?
know. Those who know. And those of you
Damn.
that think I'm a nerd, well, yes, okay. I watched Lord of the Rings a lot as a kid. Okay.
No judgment over
Anywho,
here.
I'm judging. Anywho,
No, I'm talking about towards you being a nerd. No, no judgment.
oh, well,
Judgment
I
to
thought you
me.
said
Yeah.
I am judging you. Yes,
No,
I
I
am.
know. Yeah.
Anywho, where they lied to us. And I am sad because people are like, "Oh, so this is all we get," and the episode was good. Nonetheless, the episode was good, but I mean,
Smacking.
three, 4 months, and we're like, "Oh man, that's it." I'm like,
It was a bit underwhelming.
it was. I'm not gonna lie. The episode was good, but it didn't
Mm-hmm.
get great until the end.
Facts. Yeah.
It didn't get great until the end. I mean, Duplicate
Mm-hmm.
was getting wrecked. And
Bruh.
I'm not gonna completely spoil it from those of you that haven't watched it yet, but I mean, it was a fantastic episode.
Let's just say they were doing a lot of damn cleaning and sweeping. That's
Uh,
all I gotta say.
let's just say they brought it back to the first episode for this one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Perfect. Perfect.
They brought it
That
back
was a
to the
perfect.
first episode.
Yeah, they wanted to shout out
They had that
them
first episode
OG.
shock value. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I don't know where they're going from now, but
Well, I was reading an article where one of the creators said they just wanted to remind you that nobody's safe.
I mean, I mean, okay,
He said,
okay,
"Ain't nobody safe." He
like
said he wanted
okay.
to remind you. They wanted to remind you, ain't nobody safe on this show. He said nobody's safe.
I mean, if I'm being honest, I don't think. Well, I don't know. Maybe this is just my opinion. I didn't think anybody was safe to begin with, considering the first episode. But I get what
That's
they
fair.
I get what they mean. I get what they mean.
Yeah,
Everybody catching these hands, no matter
yeah.
what.
But I
Hands are
mean,
ready to eat
throughout
for
season
everybody.
two, we've been coasting through. I mean, throughout the season, we've been coasting through, like kind of a safe nature where everybody
True,
is okay,
true,
even though
true.
like the original Guardians had died. It like we're coasting through a sense of quietude where pretty much
Mm-hmm.
everybody is okay. Like nobody else has seriously like passed. Like everybody is okay,
Yeah, nobody's
relatively. I
having
mean,
like
Mark gets
serious
wrecked a lot,
injuries,
but yeah, you just see
but
serious injuries. You never see like anybody like truly getting KO'd. You know what I'm saying? Like
facts.
everybody is like still there. So like they're just trying to say anybody can get it though. God,
Anybody
don't
can
get it
get it.
like don't get it messed up. Like anybody can like get removed.
No, facts. Facts. Yeah. We still don't like Amber. There's
Oh
well
no.
nobody
Oh no.
we don't like Amber on this platform. If
Mm.
y'all do, keep on watching. We're still gonna shit talk her.
Yes. Yes.
Because she deserves it.
Yes.
Eve is back.
Love Eve. I will
Eve is
always stand Eve. Eve and Mark should be together. Eve and Mark should be together. Eve and
I'm
Mark should be
saying
together. I will
exactly.
shout that from the tallest hill in the world.
Mm-hmm.
because it's true.
Yep.
What's
Hell
that?
yeah.
You know that meme where it's like that meme where it's like like what
What?
do you mean Eve and Mark shouldn't be together? Like
Oh, okay,
yeah, that
yeah.
meme.
Yeah, yeah. I
Like
was like, what?
Eve and yeah, that one. It's like Eve
How
and
would
Mark
that
should be
be?
together. That meme.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't figure
I'm
out like
shocked.
how to do it, but like that's the meme that I'm going for.
Yeah,
Like they should be together. He
yep.
immediately hugged her.
Yeah. You could see his like excitement, the glee on his face. He's like, Eve, give her a big hug. That's how you know he wants Eve. They belong together. I'm gonna shout it out
They
from the
belong
rooftops.
together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he started singing it immediately. But I mean, the episode was a little underwhelming, basically
Yeah.
because we didn't get anything done. But the cutscene was pretty good. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna spoil the cutscene, but
Mm-hmm.
it was pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. I liked it. It was just like it's been 4 months,
Mm-hmm.
so you
I'd
know.
honestly give the episode, if I had to give it out of 10, good 7.5, maybe 7.8.
Yeah, I don't like that baby. Maybe it's because
Thank
it's
you.
purple.
Thank
Maybe
you.
it's because it's purple. I don't know.
No, I just don't. No, my thing is, it's not even the fact that it's purple. It's just the fact that they, I don't know what they're doing. Um, but first off, if y'all haven't seen the last episode of Invincible, before they went on
He's
winter
giving a
break,
spoiler warning. You giving a
um,
spoiler warning?
not really, but just like if people haven't seen the last
Oh,
episode of,
people don't know about the baby.
yeah, people don't know, yeah, people don't know about the baby.
Gotcha.
The last episode, pretty much, Omni Man has a baby with this
Bug
praying
people,
mantis people, yeah, whatever, bug people. Turns out, of course, it's Mark's brother,
half brother.
half brother. Um, and pretty much he has to take care of it or whatever. My thing is, unless unless their plan is to, like, since obviously the baby ages faster, he's
Because
gonna
it's
be
part bug.
because it's part bug, part praying mantis, whatever, and part I was about to say troglodyte.
Viltrumite.
Viltrumite. He's gonna be on the team, I guess. Like, I don't understand
Doesn't
the
that mean that he's gonna expire quicker? Like
most likely. So
like in a couple months, like
I'd say at least like a
a
year or so,
year.
because
That's what I'm saying.
he's part Viltrumite, part bug. So I don't know what y'all like. Mark already has a lot on his plate, and you want him to be a freaking provider of this kid? Nah, man. And having
Like my
Debbie,
brain is
uh,
like Debbie. Like I said, I'm not gonna spoil this.
yeah,
I'm not gonna spoil this.
we're not gonna spoil
Like
it, but it's like,
my brain was really like I just don't like the baby. Like every time I see the baby, I'm like, because the baby is
gross.
purple. That's why I will spoil. The baby is purple, and I don't like. I don't know why. Every time I see the baby, I think of if you've ever seen Twilight and you've seen the baby that comes at the end of Twilight, because I will spoil that Twilight's been out for too long, and if you have, you have, and if you haven't, you haven't. If you've seen the baby at the end of Twilight, then that monster, that CGI monster, that's what I always think of when I see this little Viltrumite bug baby. That's what I always see. I know it's just a baby that's purple, but I see that little CGI weird baby that they have, which I still don't understand that when it comes to Twilight. Why couldn't they just get a real baby? It's just supposed to be a baby. Why
Because
couldn't
they're
it just be a
stupid.
real baby?
Because they're
They
stupid. We
just
all know Twilight people are stupid.
like, have you ever seen what the baby was supposed to look like? Like with the original baby, it was a nightmare. Like online, they call it Chuck Esme because it was like like Chucky mixed
Look
with
like
like the
Chucky.
baby. Oh my god, it's horrifying.
Damn.
Oh my gosh! Wait. It's like it's horrifying. Oh my gosh. I just don't even know like how to how to even how to even tell you, man.
Nothing is about the baby though. Too is there's no reason for it to be here. Like I get okay, it's Omni Man's kid, but it's like, come on now. Like, what are y'all doing? There's no need for them to have a whole purple.
Like
Oh yeah,
that's what
no.
the that's what it was originally supposed to look like.
Oh nah.
Yeah,
Hell nah.
horrifying, completely
Ugh,
horrifying.
ugh.
And that's what I think about when I see that baby, that purple baby.
A purple version
I
of
don't
that.
know why. Yeah, I don't know why. Maybe it's because like it sort of looks like Margaret. His face is so weirdly squished, but like I don't know why. Do you see what I mean?
No, yeah, no, yeah. I
Oh, okay.
definitely. It's like a baby version of Omni Man. That's purple.
Ugh,
It's
ugh.
it might as well have a mustache. Like
Like purple J.K. Simmons, like hybrid weird baby thing. Just ugh, it's so
yeah,
weird.
the placement of the baby is like there's no need for it. If I'm being honest.
Because
Um,
why is Omni Man just buff J.K. Simmons with
see when
less
you put
gray
it
hair?
like that,
Because why does he kind of look like J.K. Simmons with less gray hair?
I'm not gonna go that far. Nah, no.
Because like look at him, and then look at J. Jonah Jameson,
Uh
right?
huh.
And
Uh
then
huh.
take out the gray hair, like and dye his hair back like black. Why does he kind of look like a buff J. Jonah Jameson? Tell me that face don't look similar. Tell me that face don't look that angry face.
Okay, the
Then like
angry.
laugh.
I was about to say the angry face. Yes, the angry face. Yeah. Ah, damn. I hate that you're kind of right. You're kind of right. I'm not full. You're
He
not
kind of
fully,
looks like
but you kind of you kind
he
of
kind of just looks like a
kind of.
buff J.K. Simmons. And then it
That's
is
good.
J.K. Simmons because it
That's
is
good.
J.K. Simmons. It's J.K. Simmons being J.K. Simmons, but
That's
like
good.
buffer.
That's. I mean, that's. I'm not gonna. That's good. That's a good quote unquote. I guess character trait or whatever. Character development, whatever the hell you want to call it. Character resemblance, I should say.
Yeah,
That's funny. And even
I
no,
just
I'm not gonna lie. Even Debbie looks like what's her name?
Michelle Yeoh,
Michelle Yeoh. A little bit.
like a young Michelle Yeoh.
Mm-hmm.
I can kind of see it.
Yep.
I get but that's Sandra Oh, isn't it?
Shin,
I thought she was Sandra Oh.
Sa- yeah, Sandra. Oh, something like that.
I think it's Sandra Oh.
Sandra. Yeah, I think it's Sandra. I'm gonna look it up now too. Um.
Yeah, it's Sandra Oh.
Okay. All right. Yeah. She kind of looks like Sandra. Oh, if she just
Yeah.
like had her hair tied up.
Hmm. I can see what you mean though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I
Baby,
was
no
definitely
good.
about to say Michelle Yeoh, nah.
Yeah, it was one of the O's. One of those.
Oh, it's Yo versus O.
Yo, here we go, yo. So what's that scenario? Oh, sorry.
Anywho, let's move on to summer movies.
Yeah.
Because I mean, it's about to be April, so there's
Mm-hmm.
definitely some movies out there that's definitely time to look forward to. I
Yeah.
always look forward to summer movie releases. Last
Mm-hmm.
year gave us what Barbenheimer,
Mm-hmm.
so I mean, hopefully we get some good ones this year.
Yep. And the year before, when did
I don't remember what came out the year before last. Like after we
when did
got,
Spider
um,
Verse? Spider Verse came out in like
oh, I think that came out last year too.
yeah, it came out. Yeah, it came out last
I
year
haven't
in
stopped listening to that
June.
soundtrack since.
Yeah. Oh yeah, not me either. Yeah.
Man, how can you? I was
Yeah.
listening to
Right.
it last night.
Masterpiece.
You know me. I haven't, like I said, I haven't stopped listening to the Spider-Verse soundtrack since it came out.
Metro.
So, yeah, well, it doesn't stop for me.
Mm-hmm.
How can I stop? It's too beautiful. Honestly, since I listened to the whole thing, I was just like, so how
Yeah.
does one stop listening to this? Like the other day, we
You
were
can't.
literally listening to Link Up in the car.
Mm-hmm. Before he went into the panel,
Okay,
yeah.
anyway.
Think up, think up, think up.
I'm not gonna do it.
Whoa. Okay, I'm done.
Right? Okay, so what's our summer movie? Our summer movies. Do you have any movies that you're looking forward to before you make me laugh again?
Uh, uh, besides Fall Guy,
That's my number one.
yeah,
You
with Ryan
stole
Gosling,
mine.
yeah,
You
that's a
stole mine.
me sorry. Um,
That's been
and
my number one that I've been looking forward to. I think I saw the trailer for that.
you sent me the
Like,
trailer for it.
yeah, I saw the trailer for it like early, like late last year, and I was like, I want to see that. Then I saw it was supposed to come out in May, and I was like, okay, looks like a summer movie. Looks like a summer movie, and it looks freaking great. I'm gonna see it.
Yep.
It looks shot through the heart, and you're too late. I was like, yeah, I
Mm-hmm,
actually really want to
mm-hmm,
see that.
mm-hmm.
And then my mom told me it was a remake when I told her about it, and she was like, "That's a remake," and I was like, "Oh well, it looks great."
Really? I didn't know.
Like, yeah, apparently it was like a really like a. I think she said it was like a TV show in the '80s or something like that.
Hmm.
I was like,
That makes sense.
"Well, Ryan Gosling looks like he about to kill it,
Mm-hmm.
just like he killed that I'm Just Ken performance. He actually killed that."
Yeah, you did.
Yeah,
I'm not
somebody
gonna
made
lie.
me sit through that, and I was like, "Oh wow, this is actually really good." But I knew he could sing. It wasn't like I had any doubts that he could sing. I knew he could sing.
Yeah.
Like, didn't he sing in La La Land? Am I just mistaken?
No, yeah, he did. I think.
That's what I thought. That's what I'm saying. Didn't
Hmm.
this man win like an award for singing
They won too
or
many awards
dancing?
for La La Land.
I, that's what I thought. I was like,
Too many
like the
damn.
person that showed it to me was like, I didn't know Ryan Reynolds could sing. I was like, didn't he win an award or two for La La Land, which
Yep.
they sang and dancing? I was
Mm-hmm.
like Emma Stone and him won awards.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
It's like I'm fairly certain
Yeah.
I knew he could sing.
Yeah. Oh, Deadpool and Wolverine is coming out in July.
Yes.
I'm excited for
Yes.
that.
Yes. 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 I've been staying away from any leaks or anything about
Oh,
that. I don't
for sure.
care.
Same.
Don't care. Don't want to know. Don't know. Don't care. Don't know. Don't care. Don't know. Don't care.
Oh no, don't
Staying
hear. I
away
don't
from
want to hear nothing.
la 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 la.
Nothing.
Don't want to know. Don't want to know. I don't want to know.
If you blame me, keep it on the low.
Right? I don't want to know anything about that. I don't want to know. They're doing another Sonic movie?
Yeah. Oh, Knuckles. Yeah.
Oh, I thought this is another Sonic movie, and they're doing a Knuckles movie, but this is just
It's
Sonic the
just
Hedgehog
Knuckles.
movie. Just okay,
It's
Knuckles.
just
Okay,
Knuckles. Yeah.
got you. You said that If movie.
Yeah. If with Ryan Reynolds and directed by John. Produced or directed by John
No, it's
Krasinski.
direct. It's directed by John Krasinski.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Directed by John Krasinski, and if it's pretty much about like imaginary friends. If y'all haven't, if y'all
This
haven't
thing
seen,
looks weird. I am
it
sorry.
looks weird. Like my mom told me about it. Shout out, mom. Um, she said she wants to see it because of Ryan Reynolds, and who doesn't? We love Ryan Reynolds in this house on this platform. Um, I'm not gonna lie. it can go either way for me as far as it being good or bad. Um, but yeah, I think it comes out. It comes out in a month. Uh, yeah. And if y'all haven't seen Foster's Home of Imaginary Friends, it's kind of like the CGI take of that a little bit. It takes away from that a little bit. Um, Shout out House of Imaginary Friends, man. That show was great.
What in the world? I am upset.
Why are you upset?
So I just saw the
Breathe.
so remember those of you who were here last time with us, we talked about sequels. And I mentioned that they were doing a Gladiator sequel.
Okay.
Okay, so I just found what this stupid thing was supposed to be about. So it follows Lucius, the son of Maximus's love, Lucilla, her son, after Maximus's death.
So she was pregnant, or she had another kid with a.
But I'm like, Maximus didn't like, he wasn't into her, right? Like, are we just reweaving this? Unless I'm reading this wrong. Unless I am reading this wrong, and they're just being like, they're just trying to like weave Maximus into the story.
Weave.
Because, right, because she did have a son. Like, she did have a son in the movie. Like, so
Mm-hmm.
I remember that. That's what I'm saying. So
it follows him or her, whatever.
yeah, he was in the movie. He was in the first movie. So it's
Okay. I'm not gonna lie, I barely remember. Dude, it's been so long ago. I need to rewatch
he
that.
was he was in the first movie. So I'm confused because he was. I think yeah, he was in the first movie. So I'm
So I'm
confused.
assuming from what you told me that it's gonna follow him like pretty much as an adult.
Yeah,
But even if I'm not gonna lie, y'all need to stop. If
I
it
think they're just
isn't,
trying to weave Maximus into this narrative or whatever.
make before I rant, make sure y'all watch the last episode where we're talking about live actions and sequels and how trash they are. This is gonna be like just not a mini rant, but whatever. If y'all don't have, if you're not gonna, if y'all have the next movie, like if y'all have a continuation of the movie, like it was Gladiator, now it's technically Gladiator 2 or whatever, have it be about an actual main character that people like versus just a small one, so that way you can merge the old character into the next one, because that doesn't make any freaking sense. If it's a small character, it's like, how do I describe it? It's like, good example. Let's take Marvel, and they made a Hawkeye Marvel movie. Nobody is going to watch that.
Nobody.
Nobody. And I mess with Jeremy Renner. He's a phenomenal actor, but his character isn't as strong of a presence as Thor, Captain America, or Iron Man. Shoot, even Hulk. So why would you have a movie about Hawkeye? Nice story, but it's not that captivating. It's not interesting. Again, no shade. Just speaking facts. So that's weird. That's dumb. That's not suspicious. That's weird and dumb.
Okay, so this right here says that I'm done with Gladiator 2. I'm not gonna keep reading on that.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, Gladiator 2 doesn't come out till November, so thank God. I
Yeah,
somehow might
Paramount.
get roped into watching that because it might be a hate watch, y'all. I'm not paying to see nothing like that though. I ain't paying. I will watch it through very legal avenues though. Okay, so this right here has A Quiet Place, Day 1.
Oh
Now, John
yeah.
Krasinski, what, what,
Okay, I saw
what
the
you got
trailer
going
for it.
on now?
I saw
Oh
the
wait,
trailer for it.
wait. This says right here, Krasinski also won't be returning to direct it. Now, who?
I thought he was, and he wrote it.
This says that Krasinski and his wife Emily Blunt won't feature in the movie.
They
It
won't
has an
feature,
all-star
but they
cast. It has an all-star cast, which doesn't really sing well. Um, all-star cast either is a good thing or a really bad thing. It can a lot of times it's a
it's a
really
bad
bad
thing.
thing. Y'all don't
I
get it
saw.
messed up. It could have a really great cast and then it goes really, really, really downhill. Case in point,
Mhm.
what was that movie we saw? Uh
Asteroid City.
that too. But that wasn't what I was thinking. What was that movie that was like 3 hours long? Um Margot
Oh,
Robbie.
oh,
Um
oh, oh, oh.
no, I can't think of the
Oh.
name.
Uh. Damn.
Right? It was the movie we both really
Uh.
wanted to see too.
Yeah. Mm,
Dang, what was that movie called? Tried to
that's how.
scrub it out of our
That's
brains.
that's how you. That's how you know it was trash. We
It
we
was
we
awful.
we remember
It was like
crappy
doomsday
movies.
to our brains.
Right.
Huh. Wow,
Uh,
y'all. I really scrubbed it
damn.
out of my brain.
Yeah. So did I.
And trust me, I scrubbed it out of my brain. It was really bad. It's crazy because I remember what
Um.
happened in it, but it was
Babylon.
yeah,
Babylon. That
it
movie
was
was
bad.
ass.
It more like bad belonged in the trash.
Yeah, garbage. No recycling. Ugh. Ooh.
It was really bad. It was a bad movie, and it had a lot of people in it. It had Margot
Brad Pitt.
Robbie, Brad Pitt. It had what's his face? Not Tom Cruise. No, who is he? Leonardo DiCaprio.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it had
Um.
Spider Man.
Toby Maguire.
Yeah. Some
Yeah.
guy I've never seen before.
John
The
David
Latino guy.
Washington. I think. Was it? No. Was he in that? Yeah. Wait. No. That's not him. It was the guy from the Cosby Show that played the son. He was in that. The black guy.
Uh,
Yeah, he
um,
was in that.
it was a mess.
It was
And to show
terrible.
you to illustrate how much of a mess it was to you to let you know how much we're not joking. The opening 10 minutes, 5 minutes
I was about to
was
say it's really five.
us going. Going uphill, and literally an elephant. The camera is behind an elephant because everybody is going uphill, carrying everybody's stuff. We're going uphill.
Mm-hmm.
So the camera is literally right behind an elephant. And the elephant shits, you
Pooped.
guys. No,
It's
no, 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 not even
nah.
pooped.
It's
I'm not
shat.
censoring now.
It's
It was a
shat.
shit rocket.
It was a
And the
shit show.
camera decided to go right there. Right up the boop hole. Tell me why anybody would find that appetizing while they're eating that popcorn. I've seen some gory movies in my life, but never have I ever been right up the booty hole of an elephant while I was eating popcorn. In the
Yep.
first 5 minutes of a movie. And that really sets the tone. Tell me why anybody would ever, ever
Never.
want to see that unless you know what you're getting yourself into. You're watching something. You're watching something like Centipede, and
Right.
the Human Centipede movie, and like that's what you're getting yourself into.
Mm-hmm.
Like, like it sets you up. The tone sets you up for something like that. That movie's gross,
Mm-hmm.
right? Movies like Contagion and stuff like that, they're gross. They set you up for stuff like that. This is a movie that you think is going to be about like people rising to the top and wanting to be famous and stuff like that.
Literally the
And
start of like
the
Hollywood
first
and
5
whatnot.
minutes is elephant poop. Not just elephant poop, but you're up the butt of an elephant camera wise. Up the butt of an elephant camera wise.
They should be
The
ashamed of
camera, you
themselves.
guys. We're not just talking about the camera, like where my face is. The camera was really
No,
close.
like
Y'all, the
right,
camera was right up in
right
it.
there, right up here.
Who thought that was a good idea? That person should be fired.
That
That was a
person should.
terrible idea.
That
It was
person
like
just
boop,
should
and
just
then
make should just be making Hallmark movies and just like they can be like the most creative director of a
send
Hallmark
that
movie.
person to work for Tyler Perry or something. Because I mean,
That
they have
yeah
experience for working with shit. I
yeah.
mean,
Ooh, bars.
like,
Yeah
what in the
yeah.
world? Oh my
Disgusting.
god. Back to
Yeah.
the subject. Because, I mean, Quiet Place, day one,
It
fans
look.
got a glimpse of the fateful beginning of A Quiet Place 2 before the
I
rest of the film takes place. Oh my god. This sounds like, however, the third film will serve as a spin off from its predecessors following a new set of survivors in the earliest days of the invasion.
yeah. So pretty much, it's with Lupita Nyong'o and Jimon Hansu. Um, and it looks. It doesn't look bad. I watched the trailer when I was in another movie, and it doesn't look bad. It literally just looks like um how it all started. That's literally just what it's
So, a
about.
basic prequel.
Yeah, it's a prequel. That's pretty much it. It's a prequel of how it all
Pretty
started.
based.
Yeah,
It
and
seems pretty based.
I don't know how it's gonna go. It looked okay when I saw it. I mean, when I saw the trailer. Um, but again, one of those movies where it can go either way. And if it does well, don't do any more. We already saw if this prequel does well, then they're probably not gonna. They're probably gonna keep on doing it. But we already saw the prequel and it's good. And then we saw A Quiet Place 1 and 2. Don't need any more. Good trilogy. Stop it.
A Quiet Place 3, Surviving the Quiet Place.
Surviving the beginning.
Quiet Place 4, An Even Quieter Place.
Quiet Place 5. Mute.
Okay, a movie that I'm extremely excited for, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes.
Mm,
I'm excited. This
yeah.
movie is going to be lit. I have to
Mm-hmm.
rewatch all of the movies because this movie is going to be lit.
Yep. Yeah.
Lit,
It looks
lit, lit,
really
lit,
good.
lit. This is a remake. This is a remake that has been going so successful. The Planet of the
Surprisingly.
Apes movie. Yeah, it's been going extremely because they diverted from what the original Planet of the Apes movies actually did. They have gone so far left. They made it there. This is what people, when they say, "Oh, they're making it their own thing," have
This is what they're
failed to
talking
do.
about. Right.
This is what they have failed to do. And Planet of the Apes,
Got it right.
they have successfully been doing this for years. So
Mm-hmm.
big ups
Kudos.
to the Planet of the Apes movies because these
Mm-hmm.
movies have been bomb.
I don't think any of them, in my opinion, none of them have been bad.
None.
Like, and I was trying to nitpick. Like when I rewatched it maybe a month or two ago, and I'm like, nah, this is good. I don't have any
Nah, Caesar
complaints.
is home.
Caesar,
Caesar.
Caesar is home. I was like, yeah, you are.
This is too
Yeah, you
good.
are.
This is too good. It's too good.
And
These
pretty
movies
much
are
the civil
impeccable.
war in between like the apes too. It was
It was really great.
perfect.
Mad Max is getting a side movie, or I don't know if we could.
Oh my
It's like
gosh.
getting a thing. Uh,
What?
Furiosa, a Mad Max saga.
Fury. Oh, that's the. Oh, I'm not gonna lie. I saw a post on Instagram about like a promo for it. It was um Chris Hemsworth and Anya Taylor Joy or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
And why?
I
I
actually
don't.
saw a trailer for it the other day, and I honestly, when it first started, I was like, "Is this supposed to be Mad Max or not?" Like, I spent half the trailer like, "So is this Mad Max? So is this Mad Max? So is this Mad Max or not?" Honestly, I was a little confused when I was watching the trailer for it because I thought that like it was supposed to be like like a prequel to Charlize Theron's character,
Mm-hmm.
because Anya Taylor Joy is young, so I thought like
Yeah.
it was supposed to be like a prequel to her. And then
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh no, it's her own character, and I was like, oh, so what is
Okay.
this? And then the trailer was really long, and I was like,
It pretty much
is
showed
this
you
trailer
everything.
still going? Am I in the movie theater? I was like, am I in the movie theater? What kind of trailer is this? Dang, YouTube, can I skip this? Because I
Right.
was watching YouTube on my TV. It's harder to skip them on your TV. But I
Mm-hmm.
was like, dang, bro, is this done yet? Dang,
Right.
like it's a long ass trailer. And I was just like, first of all, the CGI, because I was like I said, I was watching it on my TV, so it was pretty high res, and I was like, this is
Bad.
pretty. The CGI was no, it was so high resolution that I was like, this doesn't look good. Like Mad Max usually looks like really gritty and like the
Mm.
location looks like pretty crazy. And
Mm-hmm.
I was just like, this doesn't look good at all. I mean,
It looks
the
too clean.
yeah, it's too clean against whatever the background is supposed to be. And like all the cars look so shiny and stuff like that. I was like, what is
It's
this?
all supposed to be
It does
dusty.
nothing. Yeah, the cars are too clean. Like this, the background. It's too much. It's too much.
Yeah.
It's having that same problem Avatar had with like the conflicting scene versus background. It's like some parts are too high resolution for the background, and you're just like something looks AI in this.
It probably did. It probably did.
Yeah, something about it was like one of the cars looked AI, like some parts of the cars were too clean, like the background was looking a little not dusty enough.
Mm.
Like the ground was like too even, sometimes it was just I don't know. Something about like Mad Max, it was like there was peaks and valleys and there was hills, but
Yeah.
everything that they were going down, it was just smooth. So I was like,
There's no
where
point.
are y'all?
Y'all are not in the Sahara. Y'all are in Texas.
I was just like, what dusty road is this? It's just, yeah, I don't know. I
Yeah.
was like, y'all should be blasting sweet emotion. Because it's like, bruh, what is this? Like, why is the road so smooth?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm tired of the Mad Max in general. Like I think after Charlize Theron, they should have just ended it because Charlize Theron killed it.
Mm-hmm.
And what more can you do with all the damn sand and dirt and all this other stuff? Like, bro,
Nothing, apparently, because it's all erosion.
yeah, like I don't stop, bro. Get a
I
bad
think
Chris
we do.
Hemsworth and Anya Taylor-Joy, but yeah.
And Chris Hemsworth costume design wasn't even that good either, so it was bothering me. Let's see. Doom Part 2 already came out. I had no interest in seeing that, mainly because um, Timothy Chalamet has the acting quality of like a foot. So, you know me, I don't like Timothy Chalamet. And
I
I'm
know.
sorry for those
And
who actually
most
like
people
Timothy
don't.
Chalamet.
Most people don't. And even now, I will
Really? I
say,
mean, the girls out here
I've.
really do.
Oh yeah, it's okay.
These are
Yeah,
the same girls that actually like Harry Styles, though. Like,
yeah, yeah.
they
Um,
really like the girl. I mean, they really like the boys that dress like a girl, though. So, like,
facts. My brother, he
and I
said
said what I
that.
said. I mean,
Yeah, we not. She didn't mince words. She didn't mince words.
I
She didn't.
said
It
what I
is what it
said,
is,
though. Like,
and we stand by
I'm
it.
out
Like,
here. I mean, that's no shade to anybody who's gay. I'm talking about like straight boys that dress like a girl to
yeah,
get the to get
to
the
get
hits
clicks.
from the girls. And now y'all know what I'm talking about. Cause Harry Styles definitely is here for the girlies. He's just
Yep,
baiting y'all.
yep, and he knows it too. That's. I'm not gonna lie. This is. He knows it. I think he does, or maybe he does. I don't know. That's
Who
besides.
cares? He's really
Yeah,
like, who cares? I'm gonna just do
yeah,
my thing. And like big ups to him. I mean, like, who cares if you want to
yeah,
wear a sparkly overall thing? I mean,
yeah,
I don't really care. I'm just saying, like, do what you do what you do. Who gives a fuck?
yeah.
Live your life, brother.
So live your life. Oh. All right. Nah. My brother said that he watched Doom Part 2, and he also watched the first one, and he really doesn't like Timothy Chalamet, and he said that it was good.
That's good.
He
I
he
mean, it
actually
has
said
other
it was
people in
good.
it. It's just like I don't like
No, he's
Timothy Chalamet, so I don't
no,
plan on watching
yeah,
it.
no. That's what I mean. Like he said, like he doesn't like Timothy Chalamet whatsoever, and he was
Hey,
actually good in it. So I'm just like, I'm gonna watch it on a good legal site.
I mean, it does have Oscar Isaac in it, and
Yeah,
another hot take. I think
fuego.
Zendaya is overrated, and I like Zendaya, but I do think Zendaya is
Oh,
overrated and overused.
oh, she said the thing. Ooh,
I mean, she's in like you turn around and it's like Zendaya, 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 Zendaya. It's like okay,
yeah,
I get it. She's a beautiful girl,
yeah.
but it's like there are other actresses out there who are equally and also more talented.
It's just like that post that you sent me of like
Oh yeah, the
of the
new
Teen
Teen
Titans.
Titans.
Like there's not a Teen Titans coming out, y'all. But there was a post on Instagram or Twitter or whatever, and it
They
said
are
like
trying to make a Teen Titans movie.
what?
Yeah, they
I'm
do
not
want to
gonna
make a
get
Teen Titans movie.
I'm not gonna get into it because
And it's not
this
in
is
production yet, but they do want to make a Teen Titans movie.
that's one of my like
They want to make like an older one, like possibly with like the older Titans. Like we're talking Dick Grayson already out of the Teen Titans.
oh okay. Hmm. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, it was like a cast of all the new Teen Titans or whatever, and it had Tom Holland as Beast Boy, Zendaya as Starfire, and
Jenna
like
Ortega as Raven,
Jenna Ortega as
Timothy
Raven,
Chalamet
as
as
Robin.
Ramen,
Like, bro, what?
The Rock as
The Rock, yeah, 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 yeah.
Cyborg,
The Rock as
as Cyborg.
Cyborg, it's, and
It's like
under
he's not even a teen.
and under it, it says. That's how I know you just watched movies a couple weeks ago. You started watching movies a couple weeks ago because
Like you just turned on the
it's
TV a couple days ago. It's like,
yeah,
what you
like
mean? Like,
Zendaya. She's talented. She's gorgeous. Everything like
of
that.
course.
But there is more people out there, Hollywood, And I'm
It's
not,
really overused.
and again, I'm not going at we're not going at Zendaya as far as her getting a bag, because it's not like she's like, you know what, I'm not made for this role. I'm not gonna take the 2 million. F that. Give me
Yeah,
my bag. So
facts.
we're just saying there's more people out there than Zendaya, and
Exactly.
like,
If you get the role, you get the role. That's not on you.
yeah, that's
That's
not on
not
the
on.
actor. That
That's
is
not
not
on the
on the
actor.
actor or the
That's
actress.
on
That's on.
casting.
Mm,
The casting director. That's not Zendaya is not who I'm blaming. I'm blaming casting because we're
hmm
only casting certain people. That's
exactly.
my point. And no, they don't cast based on talent. That is not true. That is not
That
what keeps
is
happening.
far from the truth.
Because
Oh my
let's take a
gosh.
look
Who
on at
believes that?
Wonka. Let's
Who
take a look
believes
at
that?
Wonka.
Oh my
The Wonka
gosh.
movie. Whoever directed that, who directed Wonka? Hold on. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. The director is. Let me just scroll down. The director is. Why didn't you just immediately show the director? That's why. It
Paul
is.
King.
Thank you. Yes, it usually you scroll down and it says directed by. Oh, there it is. Directed by Paul King. Paul King immediately hired Timothy Chalamet. He said right out the gate, "I wanted Timothy Chalamet." Didn't didn't have him didn't
Audition.
have him audition or nothing. Was like, "I want Timothy Chalamet."
Mm-hmm.
Just so how he looked. Didn't have him audition or nothing. Then you see him act in that movie, and what did he give you? Tree branch. He didn't give you Willy Wonka. He gave you Tree Branch.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So I mean, Hugh
Yep.
Grant literally hates the role of Oompa Loompa that he did.
Because he even said verbatim, word for word, why didn't y'all just hire a little person for this role? But instead, they made Hugh Grant tall ass compared to little people, and CGI'd him into an Oompa Loompa
With a long head
with a
and
long ass head looking like Scream.
like literally he looked like this was his head and this was his body. Like like
Facts.
what is happening here? It was all head, no body. What? Like
Nobody.
like
Nobody.
what in the Oompa Loompa Doompity Doo was this?
Garbage.
What?
Yeah. Like, there's more people in Zendaya. Zendaya is cool, but yeah. And I'm gonna be honest with you, Gabby. I'm in the same boat as you. Like, she's good in Euphoria. Alright, cool. She's okay in Spider-Man. That's cool. But you need to have more important roles or more dramatic roles other than Euphoria.
That's what to say. I think she is good in Euphoria. I've seen like
Yeah.
some
Like,
really
she's
like
really,
emotional scenes in Euphoria that she's actually really good in. I may hate that show, but I think she did a really great job.
I'm 100% this in the same boat. I 100%
And
agree.
y'all, I only hate that show because I think it's like
It's
terribly like I think Ari Aster is a creepy person and he writes creepy material representing teenage
mm-hmm.
girls. He's a creepy person.
He's a
He's a
creepy, yeah.
creeper.
Yeah.
He's a creeper,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't
Facts.
like. I just don't like his writing. Regardless, I think some of the females on that show actually have great portrayals of emotions, and they're
Mm-hmm.
good actresses.
Yeah.
Regardless of the creep that writes them.
Right. Facts.
That's just me. So that's why I don't like the show as a whole because it's creepy. And
It
young
really is
women,
creepy.
young women and teenagers watch that show. And we have a whole episode.
We have a whole episode on Spotify
whole
for
episode.
y'all to uh check out because we went in on that show. It's just
So check
it.
out the gap in maturity
Mm,
in television. Because that's where we talk about the fact that, girls and teenagers just sit around and they watch this stuff, and it's like made by creepers who influence, like, they influence our young people,
Yep.
and it's just creepy.
Yep. Um, but yeah, Zendaya needs to just have more
Complex roles,
more complex roles, more complex,
diverse.
diverse, all the adjectives above roles. Cuz as an actor or an actress, you want to build your profile so that way you can have roles like these and don't have the people like ourselves saying you're overrated and whatnot. You never want to have that because it 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 discredits your work.
I don't think that she's just overrated just because of the fact that she's because of the roles that she plays. I think she's overrated because she's in every single major production, but like
Mm-hmm.
she, but she also plays the same role every time. It's
Yeah.
a little bit of both.
Mm-hmm.
It's a double edged sword at that point. If she did play the same role over and over again, I
It would
don't
just be
necessarily think
typecast.
there's a. I was would say I don't think there's necessarily a problem with typecasting because I mean look at Keanu Reeves. He got popular. I mean he's a major success and he's typecast.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I was actually gonna save this for a different episode, but hey, why not? Um, um, so I don't necessarily think that there's a problem with typecasting. I mean, Keanu Reeves is popular off of typecasting. I mean, you have Aubrey Plaza; she's popular for her typecast. But if you can take your typecast and you can make it a brand,
Mm-hmm.
then that's where you can succeed. Aubrey
That's
Plaza has
key.
made her typecast her brand because she had made it a personality.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So is Keanu Reeves. He's formed it into a personality. And once you take that and you made it a brand, that's how you make it work.
Yep.
People don't like Chris Pratt for a reason.
His MO is literally being comical, that comedy relief type, and he sways into action where it's like, nah, bro, that's not your thing. That's
Like he started off one
it's
way, like leaned into action to get away from, and there's nothing wrong with that. First of all, there's nothing wrong with that
mm-hmm.
because people will try to get away from what, like, think about Daniel Radcliffe.
Yeah.
He started off as a child actor. He was in Harry Potter for like several years. He was in Harry Potter for so long. He grew up in Harry Potter, so he tried to sway himself out of that
Mm-hmm.
hard left. So
Yep.
he went a hard left into indie films. So now he's known as that guy that does indie films because he'll just do anything.
Yeah.
But basically, he's known as that guy that would do anything.
Yep.
Like people can see, like they'll still see Harry Potter sort of, but they also see that Daniel Radcliffe will do basically any role.
Mm-hmm.
He's melded into like doing any role. And so
Yeah.
like he's not typecast because Daniel Radcliffe can do all sorts of roles because he's very diverse. Chris Pratt doesn't have that because he tried to force himself into an action star. And it ain't working. It ain't working.
And no, we're not counting Marvel as one because Marvel has too many layers of comical relief, action, and drama.
Yeah.
We're talking
Chris
about
Pratt.
we're talking about
Yeah.
like action, like them. I'm not comparing it to Die Hard, but it's like those Die Hard movies and like
Mhm.
Mission Impossible type action movies.
Yeah.
It doesn't equate to his type of acting.
Yeah, it's
Again, nothing
like
wrong
that
with
was
it,
the
but
best things that he did action wise was
it
being
was
Star
Marvel.
Lord.
Yeah,
Yeah, because
that
it
and
did really meld together the best of what he was doing. But when he tried
mhm.
to do Jurassic Park or when he tried to do whatever he was doing on Amazon Prime, bro, that time travel foolishness that he was doing and
I forgot
whatever
what it
other
was called.
movies he was doing. I
What was
forgot what
that
it
called?
was too, because it was an awful movie. I
Yeah,
told you
yeah.
that time travel foolishness going back to fight aliens where his daughter was dragging him. I was like, this is a hot mess.
Oh yeah, I watched the trailer for it. I'm just like, yeah, nah.
Yeah, somebody dragged me into watching that, and I was like, I hate this. You know me, and you too. Like, you'll
Take a deep breath.
You will soon understand that I hate time travel movies from the. I will say
From the
this anytime
depths of
somebody
her
brings up
soul.
time travel movies. I hate time travel movies unless it makes sense. You know, Back to the Future, they tried to make it make sense. Like when they try to even out the laws, then I'm like, I'm here with you. But time travel movies at its core, they always don't make sense. They always make the most nonsensical foolishness, and it's like, where's the plot? There is none. 90%, 95% of time travel movies have no structure. None. None. And it falls apart at the seams. When it has some sort of plot, Back to the Future. When it has some sort of plot, you're like, okay, I can watch this because it makes sense.
Yep.
It makes some sort of sense because they gave you a plot, they gave you structure, they gave you some sort of rules. If it gives you some sort of rules, some sort of plot, I'm there. I'm there. That's all I'm asking for. It doesn't have to make sense in the sense of like in the real world. I'm saying make sense, like give me some
Just have
rules
a
or
plot.
something.
Just have a plot.
Yeah.
Just have a good plot. That's it.
Jesus. Chris Pratt, that necessarily wasn't his fault, but his acting, he's not an action star. His
No.
acting is poor. I'm sorry. He does his best acting when he is kind of
When he has
ad
that,
libbing it
yeah,
and
that
he's
in
like
his,
comedic,
hmm
and that's where he shines. And he's trying too hard to be this tough guy action star, and it's like everybody's like,
and honestly, I kind of, I don't compare, like, it felt like he was trying to be like John Krasinski in that sense of, you
jumping
know,
back and forth.
yeah, jumping back and forth, but also like people wanted to take him serious. But like with John Krasinski, it's different because yeah, he was Jim Halpert in Office, but
Mhm.
you saw him making like trying different roles, and then he found his pocket of, okay, I'm gonna do action, but I'm also gonna write something over here too and direct
Mhm.
my own like thriller
Yeah.
because I don't want people to just think of, oh, I just made that leap. Because he was in a couple not war movies, military movies. Like there was, I forgot which movie it was, but he played a military guy with one of the other office guys, and it was about some whichever. It was in like the Middle East or something, and they were all like military, like spec op type roles. And then he went into another action movie, which I think was Jack Ryan. I think it was Jack
Mm.
Ryan, something like that. Wasn't as successful, but it was like, okay, I get what you were trying to do. You went the military route and then went into action. Okay, cool. And now you're in a quiet place. That is the ebbs and flows of how you want to get out of
Trying to
like,
figure it out. Yeah.
yeah, trying to figure it out, trying to get out of your quote unquote niche, your typecast role. So Chris Pratt, it's just not for
Wasn't
everybody,
having
man.
it. And then he keeps voicing everything over, but Chris Pratt isn't. It's not that he's bad at voice acting, but it always everybody's like Chris Pratt is just Chris Pratt whenever he voices over something,
Yeah.
and a lot of actors are. I will say that a lot
Mm-hmm.
of actors are. Like when you hear Jamie Foxx voicing over something, it's like, yeah, that's just Jamie
That's
Foxx. It sounds
Jamie.
like Jamie Foxx.
Kevin Hart.
But
Same with
I would
Kevin.
say like Jamie has like that natural flow in his voice where I don't think that like it could be anything other than Jamie Foxx.
Mm-hmm.
However, Jamie has that kind of that flow in his voice where if the character is kind of if they're making a certain character, it's like that really fits it.
He's like a chameleon. He's a chameleon. He can shape his voice in a way of what they actually need from the character versus him
Right.
just being Jamie Foxx. That's
Right.
why I hold Jamie Foxx in high regards as one of the best actors, in my opinion, of
Right.
all time. He
Right.
can
That's
do
why I was
everything.
saying like I think that like the like in Rio, that bird,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, it really fit because it was like it was supposed to be like that. Him and Will I
Well,
Am
I
were
am.
really fitting in those
Yeah.
birds, really fitting in
Mm-hmm.
those birds because they were supposed to be like kind of like the love birds, and like Will I Am's
Mm-hmm.
bird kept going doing that
Yeah.
it was really weird,
Ah!
but it was
Get it,
also
get it,
very
get
Will
it,
I
get it, girl.
Am-ish.
Get it, girl.
It
Take
felt
it, take
very.
it slow. So show you how low. Drop it low. Drop
I
it low.
think that was
Drop it
ad
low.
libbed. I
It
refuse to
was.
believe
I
that
hope it
that was
was.
written.
I hope it was.
I
I really hope it
refuse to
was.
believe that that is written because that
Drop it
was
low. Drop,
very
drop it
Will I
low.
Am.
That was.
Or maybe they came up with that in the studio or something like
That
that
was.
because like that was
That
very
was.
Will I Am.
That was. That was so good.
That was like Will I Am T-Pain ish. Like
Yeah.
that was like
Yo,
very.
if they had, bruh, let them
They
have
had a
had
T-Pain
T
bird.
Pain Bird along with Jamie and Will I Am. I'm not gonna lie, I'd go to the theater just to see a movie with those birds. That's just me.
If they
Or
did
like
another Rio,
a short.
don't don't
Don't,
don't do another
don't,
Rio.
don't. I'm looking straight in the camera.
Don't.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
I'm taking all of that back.
At the most, short film it. Short film. Y'all better short film that out of that.
Pixar shorted.
Thank you. Thank you. But yeah.
Every time you guys get one of those ideas, make it into a little short.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Anywho, as I was saying, yes, I think Chris Pratt should take all of his energy and just turn it into like I really think his niche is comedy. His because
Andy. Sorry, I had
yeah,
to say it.
it's just that he has that kind of behavior that like fits into more of a comedic standpoint. It just wasn't working because he's honestly the most stale action star I've ever seen. When we saw
No,
Jurassic Park, what was that? Dominion? Divine? What was it called?
but
Depletion?
it was the most recent Jurassic Park. Let's just
Yeah,
keep it at that.
Jurassic Park Domain? Depletion?
Something like that.
Divide, whatever it
Whatever.
was. Y'all, I think you guys know what I'm talking about.
Like I said, most recent
The
Jurassic
Great
Park.
Divide. What was it?
Dominion. I don't know.
I think it was Dominion. It was something like that. I kind of wanted to see that one. It looked like it was gonna be lit. It wasn't. It wasn't.
No.
They need to turn the light off. It wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
The only good thing in that movie was the black girl
and the music was
and the
pretty
music.
lit. Wasn't the black girl Regina King?
No, it was somebody
It
else.
wasn't.
Mm-mm. But she was real good looking.
Who the hell was the black girl?
I don't know, but she killed it.
Jurassic Park World Dominion is what it was called.
Man,
DeWanda Wise is what the black girl was
the Wonder
called.
Wise killed that role. I
Yeah,
need to see her in a lot more things.
yeah, she was.
I'm gonna be honest with you. After the first Jurassic Park or Jurassic World, whatever, with Chris Pratt and uh what the hell's her name?
Bryce Dallas Howard.
Bryce Dallas Howard. That should have been the end of it. Just because it wasn't terrible. It was not terrible.
I kind of liked it.
Exactly. It was solid. It was a solid Jurassic Park new age type movie.
Yeah,
And then you just ended.
Chris
Because
Pratt wasn't giving me much, but he
he
wasn't
wasn't.
giving me nothing.
Exactly. Exactly. So
But at this point, he was giving me nothing. At this point, he has fell to the floor, through the floor, and gave me absolutely
all the way
nothing.
down to the basement.
We were below the basement.
Yeah,
We
it
were in
was
the cellar.
the trenches.
The like Chris Pratt has gave us nothing, nothing, nothing. A big fat nothing burger
And
with a
this
side of nothing.
is coming from a person myself that I do absolutely dislike John Cena as an action star. But he is funny, corny, but funny in comedic type roles. That might be a hot take for some people, but I'm just saying.
Bruh, have you seen Vacation Friends?
No,
It's on
I,
Hulu.
s-
He
I
is
saw a
actually
trailer.
really funny.
I
That
saw a
movie is
trailer of it,
actually I
and
haven't seen the second one, but the first one's actually really funny. It's
yeah,
actually John Cena's in that movie, and for y'all that haven't seen it, it's on Hulu. It's actually really funny.
yeah.
John Cena has he's the co-lead. He is very funny.
And I see him in interviews, and he's funny as hell. And John Cena used to be one of my favorite wrestlers growing up. So I'm happy that he's getting like comedic roles and actually making his way in Hollywood.
It
We're not
was
going to talk about that
really funny.
Oscar stuff, but comedic wise, John Cena's killing it. So
Mm.
props to him. I give props.
Yeah, check out Vacation Time. It was a really good movie,
Mm-hmm.
actually.
And there's this new movie out called Robert Stanicki. He's also in it. He plays Robert Stanicki or whatever. It's kind of like a hangover type vibe. Not a
Hmm.
hangover. I forgot what it's called. But yeah, this doesn't look bad. But yeah, just going back, yeah, Zendaya, Dune Part 2. Other actors out there. That's all we gotta say.
Oh, I thought we were still talking about Chris Pratt not being a
Oh
good
yeah, and
actor.
Chris Pratt, stop it, bro. You gotta stop it.
Get some help.
Just
Get some, at least get some acting training because you're not a good action star.
talk to the big blockbuster action dudes. Arnold Schwarzenegger, Bruce Willis,
You gotta get some help.
um
It's not.
freaking
You're not very good.
talk to Tom Cruise, man. Like, even though I don't like the Mission Impossible movies, my dad loves them. Like, talk to them. Don't talk to The Rock.
We're not even gonna get on that one. Like The Rock is really.
Talk to no. Talk to Vin Diesel too. Talk to Vin Diesel. And it's not just because of Fast and Furious. He also did action movies before that. So yeah, talk to him too, bro. It's gotta get some help. What other do we have any other movies coming out in the summer?
I think those are all the ones I wanted to talk about.
Okay. Yep.
Those are my main ones.
Yep.
You guys should definitely check out that new one thing I wanted to say before we leave. You guys should definitely check out the new documentary they airing out did I mean Nickelodeon
Yes,
out here.
I was happy you going. I was thinking about it. I was thinking about talking about it. Yep.
Yeah. Airing out Nickelodeon out here. So you definitely should check out
Yep.
the new Nickelodeon um I'm sorry, the new Nickelodeon documentary. They really airing out what they did to these
Mm-hmm.
kids out here. Not just Dan Schneider, but other people.
Other people.
Um,
Yep.
you know, they really airing out what they did to them. And now I gotta look up what it's called.
It's called Quiet on
Uh,
Set.
thank you, because I couldn't remember
Yeah.
what it was called.
Yeah, it's called Quiet on Set. They're whistleblowing everybody, and I'm here
Everyone,
for it. Get
everyone,
them, get them,
for real.
get all of them. Shout out Jeanette McCurdy and what's that girl's name? Nicole from Zoe 101. I forgot
Uh,
your name.
oh, Nicola, what is her name?
Um,
Nic-
I thought it's like Nicola or something like that.
yeah, now I can't think of it. Nicole from Zoe 101. Nicole Bristow is what it says her name is. Nicole Bristow is what they said her name is.
That's her actual name.
Alexa Nicholas is
Thank you,
what.
Alexa Nicholas. Shout out Jeanette McCurdy and Alexa Nicholas for being the trailblazers for this Quiet on Set stuff. We thank you. We definitely support y'all and everything. Um,
For real, don't bully nobody online.
exactly. Like, y'all are the trailblazers of this, and we commend y'all 1,000%. We
And
stand with
don't bully
y'all,
Drake either.
and
He had
don't
to go
right,
through a lot either. Like
yeah.
too.
Drake
Boys can
Bell.
get harmed too.
Yep, yep,
Boys can get SA'd as well.
yep. That's freaking literally. Yep. Shout out Drake
Let's
Bell.
not bully Drake Bell
Um,
online as well.
yeah, like This dude has been through a lot, and this was all before. Y'all gotta remember, this is all before Drake and Josh. This was during all of that and all this other stuff that was going on before Drake and Josh. So
And possibly during Drake and Josh.
possibly. But yeah, shout out to everybody on Quiet on Set. Commend y'all. We salute y'all. We
Yeah, I've
stand
seen
with
some
y'all.
clips from Quiet on Set, and I saw
Mm-hmm.
some quite some things
Yeah.
because you don't find out about Drake until episode 3. So I saw some things, and I was like,
Mm-hmm.
I was actually watching a short video about the creator of Ren and Stimpy. And oh my gosh, they were talking about how it was an open secret that he was SAing multiple girls.
Wow.
He had a 17-year-old girlfriend, or was it, she was either 17 or 16, and multiple people knew, like
It's a it's
it was just a thing. And people just knew. Like, I would the whole video, I was just uncomfortable. I was just rubbing my face. Like, I couldn't even listen.
yeah.
I was just, I felt icky the whole time. I was just like,
Yeah.
he had, uh, right after she started getting too old, he was like, okay, well, bye. And then he
And
started
on to
dating
the
a different
next.
girl, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's so disgusting.
Oh.
That's, oh my
Yeah.
gosh. And apparently
Y'all.
he got one of them pregnant. I was like,
Oh God. Y'all go watch Quiet on Set. You'll see what we're talking about and everything. Yeah, it shows the depths of what childhood actors had to go through in the early 2000s and even before. But yeah, um, other than that, we hope y'all enjoyed the episode. Well, I'm sorry, Gabby. Is there anything else?
yeah, I was gonna say, and look up on YouTube this video about John Kay, the Ren and Stimpy creator. It just just look it up. Look up, dang, and that'll blow your mind as well.
Yep.
Cause man,
Yep. Yeah. Make sure y'all like and subscribe on this video. Um, Links to our social medias will be in the description below. Leave a comment, please. Tell us what you guys think. Um,
don't forget to like and
and
subscribe.
we'll see y'all next week. Make sure y'all get y'all popcorn ready. Love y'all.
Always, always.